Hey boys, welcome back to some more Warriors career mode. Round 20, taking on the Cowboys, who are going very well in the comp. They are the highest rated team in the game, which is probably fair enough. But yeah, I thought I showed the ladder, but I didn't record it. But after losing last game, there's 6 rounds to go, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, if we win all 6, we'll get to 30 points on the ladder, which it's going to be tough to say if we'd make it. I think if we get to 30 points, we'll scrape through. If we lose one game and obviously win 5, then we get to 28 points, and that's going to be a bit dangerous because our for and against isn't the best, and we probably would get knocked out from for and against. But there's still it's still a long way to go. We pretty much we have to win pretty much all our games. But for Satua here, he's been really good for us, and he's just toying with the defense there. I thought he was going to go all the way for a second, just not quite. Just incredible stuff by Satua. I'm excited to put him into the centers. Unfortunately though, Blake Ashford coming back on the angle gets absolutely met right there, and losing all their momentum, and then the high tackle just to compound the errors. So a great start turns into a poor couple of minutes for us pretty quickly. But yeah, I am excited to put Satua into the centers. But a good shot there. I think it was Ashford. No, Ashford's got the ball now. I think it might have been Mannering. I don't know, but it was a good bit of play, turning the momentum once again. But yeah, it's a full on the wing. Satua, he's been very dangerous for us. I mean, Carter has been good as well, but Satua just seems to be able to break more tackles. And he's probably, I don't know if he's the quickest in the team, but he's pretty quick. So yeah, got to get him involved more. And the wingers, a lot of people complained about it. The wingers, it's a bit tricky to get them involved, and I do agree with that to an extent, just because the AI defense is very good. I don't think it's like a problem. Like, I just think you got to play the game differently. Like the AI defense, they don't jam in as much. They more slide when you spread out wide, and that means with your your halves and your centers, you can actually like just go through with them a lot of times. So you just sort of got to change the way you play compared to like Rugby League Live 3, honestly. But 30 minutes gone. Both teams have had a couple of chances. That's a great ball to Tamalolo. Haven't had to deal with him too much. I think our defense has been pretty solid on the big boys, because the Cowboys, they're very difficult in this game, mainly because of their forwards. Like Tamalolo especially, he's almost unstoppable. Matt Scott, likewise. Then you got like Cohen Hess, Gavin Cooper, all very, very good in this game. As Mannering's been dynamic for us. He's put on, I think that's like his second or third big hit to cause the turnover. So I mean, Mannering has stood up to the big Cowboys forward pack, and gives us a chance at the very end of the half here to potentially score some points, which would be nice to break the deadlock. Unfortunately though, I took the ball a little too close to the line, and that's my fault. I know some people get annoyed with the big hits, but most of the times when you drop the ball from a big hit, it's because it's your own fault. Like right there, I was sort of a little late to pass the ball, and I didn't like throw the dummy or step, so I was just pretty much a sitting duck for a forward to hit me. So it's that's my fault, honestly. As we come back from the halftime break, and not a good start. Just was in two minds there. I didn't know if I was actually thinking about going for an early field goal, in all honesty, but then I thought, no, don't do it so early. So I went for the kick, and then a little too late, straight into our player. But right here, Morgan, thankfully, good scramble by the boys. I'm pretty impressed. Last game, I don't think we're playing very. Again, I think it's been pretty scrappy from both teams. Not the best in attack. But last game we didn't play well, but we also defended pretty poorly. There's a good inside ball there. Straight through Tamalolo, who is probably getting pretty fatigued. I don't think he's been taken off at all this game, which is annoying. But that's the good thing. I should use the foresight mode a bit more to actually target like the tired players, because the AI generally keep their good forwards on the field for a long time. Is we do go for a sneaky field goal there. Just missed it to the right. It would have been nice to just get the 1 point, but Tamalolo again gets that offload away. Granville almost getting away there, but yeah, the AI do keep like their really good forwards on for a long time, which is you know, it's tough in terms of like they're just very good and you have to watch out for them, but you can also exploit it in defense if you use the well, you don't really even have to use the foresight mode. You can use it just to pick out the fatigue plays and like just brush them aside, but if you just notice a forward player has been on for a substantial amount of times, we can go for one. A bit of a long range effort. Kalen Ponga is playing at fullback, which is very strange because I think Lachlan Coote, he was the New South Wales fullback, but for the Cowboys here, Ponga is the fullback. So I don't know, maybe Coote got injured after the Origin series, which would probably make sense. As big Matalino there straight through. He's usually been our best forward. In this game, he's been a bit quiet. This is his first big run of the game here, but we are going to actually set up for the field goal this time, and third time is the charm. We break the deadlock finally, and I should utilize the actual kicking tactic a little bit more. It's the furthest right one when you look at the tactics screen, and that sets up the kick. And I don't really, I just I never really use that, but I got to get in the habit of actually using it because it actually sets your playmakers up for a kick, which is nice. As Carter here straight through, so the Cowboys getting a little tired as Ponga just was left grasping it a thin air right there. But a couple of minutes ago, it'd be really nice to actually score a try. It's right there. I was actually trying to throw the dummy, but I must have just hit it a little bit too early, and it passed to the playmaker. As I thought, you know, if we threw the dummy, Johnson probably would have gone straight through and scored, because you know both teams are out on their feet. It's been a pretty non-stop game right there. I just had nightmares of Kyle Felt just running 100 meters to score, but we do win. It's a sloppy win. Completions aren't the worst, but you know, it's a win. That's what we have to do to get into the finals. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.